the CME's been very aggressive launching weekly options contracts, and there's been a lot of take-up on that. Has there been any move toward releasing options and trading options in your exchanges in Asia? And more importantly, has there been more adoption of clients trading them and asking about them?
Yeah, of course. Nikkei options is a relatively active market, right? Of course, and it's one of the larger professional markets in Asia, also with regards to index options trading, right? On any given day, we trade around 200,000 options, and it's fairly dominated by professionals, of course. But we do see retail trading growing as well. We have just launched also weekly options, and we see some uptake there, where roughly 40 to 50% is traded by retail. Volumes are still small, but continuously growing. Also, of course, the one segment where we need to put a lot of more effort into is, of course, the single stock options, right? Because there we have not really seen the take up that Japan should have, given its position globally as one of the larger economies, obviously. But generally speaking, yes, options trading is very vibrant in Japan, right? And all the products of these products as well, like securitized warrants and things like that, trade relatively active.
It's interesting that you mentioned weekly option. Taiwan has one of the most successful weekly option in the world. Our weekly TAIEX options is traded at more than 300,000 contracts per day. And back to a couple of years when we launched this weekly option, people kind of worried whether that will take the volume away from the monthly option. It turns out it actually provides synergy between the two options. And also investors in Taiwan are very interested in options, not only monthly options. It turns out that more retail investors are interested in weekly options. And other than index options, we also have options on single stock and ETFs. We have ETFs linked to China indices, basically covering all the major Chinese indices, such as CSI 300, A50, SSE 50, SSE 180, etc. And investors are quite interested in trading those ETF futures and options. And for single stock options, it does not work as well as single stock futures. For single stock futures, because of some of the underlying companies are the world-leading companies in the sector, such as Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturer, which is the largest IC manufacturer in the world, or Hon Hai Corporation, which is the OEM company for Apple. Investors are more interested in single stock futures than single stock options, partially because of the warrant, which is mentioned, is also very successful in Taiwan.